Johnny D's dad is trying to pull out a wad of cash to see if we'd let him up. How much we got? All that needs a lot of singles, and I'm not dancing on a pole.
Bristo Motor Speedway for the Buzz Night Race at Bristol. My name is Jacob. Alongside with me, as always, the entertaining Rick Bros. Rick, how you doing tonight?
Giggity giggity goo! Let's get to the national anthem.
Alrighty, let's send it down track side for that. rendition of the national anthem. Don't you think so, Rick?
It's beautiful. I got tears in my eyes right now. Yeah, he held that note just perfectly at the end.
No, but let's get down to business here. Rick, we're at Bristol. Night racing, short track racing. We're gonna see tempers flare. How many tempers do you think will be sent over the boiling point tonight?
I think about 40. It's going to be one of those nights because, the thing is, it is short track racing. Tempers are always flaring here. But you have something else that's on the line. Here in like 2 more races after this is the playoffs. These guys are racing to get into the playoffs. So they're going to do what they have to do to win this race. Does that mean moving your teammate? Does that mean getting back at that guy that moved you earlier? Who knows? We're going to find out tonight on Oval.
For sure, and we got a new face up in the front of the field tonight. Cody Blackmore sits on the pole. Now, with someone like that is not, eligible or locked in to the playoffs, how much is he gonna affect, guys like Patrick Green, Aaron Taylor, all these guys that are trying to make their way in to the playoffs and lock themselves in?
Well, all I got to do is, Cody, if you're listening, you better move or be moved, because these boys are coming. So you better be quick, or you better get the hell out of the way, because I'm sorry about my language, but it's playoff racing. We're going to the playoffs. So, Cody better be quick, or you just better move, because Patrick Green's back there, Kyle Frame's back there, Dustin Majewski, Aaron Fowler, Matt McLean, and Andrew Bird, the guy who's dominated this season. So, we've got it all happening.
Yeah, that is very true. And you had mentioned Andrew Bird. We go back to New Hampshire when him and Matt McLean had that run-in. Do you think this would be the night that Matt McLean could use that most famous bump and run to get by him, or do you think he'll wait later on to the season and use it?
So, I spent all day today in the infield with all the fans of Oval, all right? I spoke to like 15 of them, and we were talking about this. Andrew Bird, how he has a huge target on the rear of his car. Because this guy, he's won a lot of races, but he's made a lot of enemies. He's moved people to win these races. So we've had people like Matt McLean saying, I'm going to get you. We've had other stuff where Andrew Bird has ran into Danny Lowe, and Danny Lowe's like, I'm going to get you. This guy has a huge target on his back, and these guys, the tempers are going to be up for Bristol. So I think tonight we're going to have fireworks, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, and it's 200 laps. Really, it's in sense of distance, that's a short race. One of the shorter races, 100 miles. So do you go right away? Because I know I'm sure you've raced here before, Rick. I know I have. And do you think we'll see people move that bump and run early on just to get that track position, or do you think they'll kind of take it easy?
Track position is huge here, because if you're in the middle of the pack, you're going to get caught up in any accidents. You want to get to the front. You want that clean air. And you're not going to have clean air for long, because you're going to be running into lap traffic. So it's how you maneuver around this track and how you avoid the stupid stuff. That'll give us our winner tonight.
That is true. And while we have some time before the green flag drops, we have 5 spots, 5 drivers that are locked in to the playoffs, which means we have 11 more positions, 11 more spots available. And those drivers are locked in. Obviously, Andrew Bird, Ryan Hartford, Matt McLean, Kyle Fram, Josh Sturgill, and Calvin Allison. So, no one really is math. Do you think anyone could possibly get themselves locked in again tonight, or do you think it'll be close to when we get to Richmond here in a couple weeks?
I think it's still going to be close when we get to Richmond, but I think tonight we will have a new winner, and I think it's going to be somebody that needs to get into the playoffs. and I'm making a wild prediction here. It's gonna be that number 79 of Danny Lowe. He's gonna pull this out. And if you have not been following his social media accounts, Danny Lowe is actually racing with one foot. He hurt his right foot. So what he is doing is he's turning with one hand going in, and he's accelerating and braking on his keyboard because he has a boot on his foot. He can't feel his foot. So it's going to be somebody to watch, is how can he adapt and overcome. But I think he's going to do it.
You know, I heard about that. I did not even know what had happened, so it should be interesting to see how all of this works out. And it looks like he'll be starting in the... Where are you, Danny Lowe?
In the 25th position.
The 25th position, yep.
So he's going to have to put up with a lot of crap. But if he can avoid the crap, he might do good. Now, as we're rolling off right here, I think we're going to have 2 laps to the green. So, I mean, up in the front row right away, I mean, we're looking at it. Cody Blackmore and Aaron Fowler. The 2 people that we haven't really talked about this whole season. And now they're leading at Bristo, the last great Coliseum. What is going through their head right now?
Oh, I don't know. They're just trying to get through that first turn, really. Just let, you really don't want to be side by side. I mean, you can be, but if you want to wreck, you don't want to be side by side going into one. You're going to want to get single file, and we will see that high line come into play, maybe even that low line, too. So,
yeah, and as they get that one to go, they're coming into turn 1 right now, and they're getting those tires warmed up. The adrenaline's starting to run, and it's going to get crazy, folks. I can't wait.
Yep. And, we have last week's winner, Kyle Fram, starting in the 3rd position.
And just to give you an update, Casey Heschel did just connect.
So he'll be 1 or 2 laps down here when he gets out on the track. Here's that pace car is going to make that a hard left turn. Probably not for the only time tonight. And the green flag is
out. And I tell you what, that number 84, Cody Blackmore, got a jump. He took off.
As we're starting to look like we're trying to single file out, which, it's the best thing to do. As we
got a car into the wall. Number 64, Andrew Jones, is into the wall, but it looks like he saved it.
Let's say that the guy you want to pay attention to is that 32 car of Andrew Bird, been very strong this season. Nearly came away with a win last week.
Yeah, that's the thing. Andrew Bird, he's always up front. There's just the little mistakes that cost him every once in a while. And it gives somebody else the advantage to lock himself into the playoffs.
That is true, and he started 6th, and now he's battling for...
Caution's out.
Caution is out.
Do you think we should pit or stay out here?
And it was weird because we seen Kyle Frem kind of get sideways, which gave the run to Andrew Bird. I did not see the caution. I don't know who was involved.
Looks to appear the number 20 car of Darren Clark. Let's see what happened to him here. Maybe not. I don't know, but maybe thought it was him that his front end's all smashed up. But
number 17, Josh Sturgill, gets the EOL. So a little bit of action from the Z-Talk Motorsports group early on in this race at Bristol.
Wreck right here. Oh yeah, he just got coming off 4. He just got loose. He just lost it coming off turn 4.
And that's the thing. You got way too much power coming off these corners. So you can't just ram it in. You have to ease it, and you just take it gently in because that happens. You get too much power, the rear end starts coming around, and next thing you know, you're into the wall. And when stuff like that happens here, you have nowhere to go because you are trapped by walls.
Yeah,
So,
that is true. And, I can't tell you how many times, I've done that, practicing for a race in these cup cars, and they do have a lot of power for this, small of a track. So that is one thing you really have to pay attention to, and that we're gonna have to watch here tonight.
yeah, it is. It provides for great action on the track, but then again, stuff like that happens. So we get quick cautions because somebody takes it too fast coming off the corner.
That is very true, and it looks like the 24 of Aaron Taylor is disconnected here, so don't know what that was about. And another thing that we're gonna have to look out for is when will the first set of pit stops be. We already know tires really don't fall off much here, so it's really gonna be a decision whether or not you want to come in, get tires, have a chance of people not coming in, lose all the track position, or just kind of run it out, go about 75% of the way, caution comes out, come in, get fuel and tires.
And I think right now, if I was the driver, I'm looking for cautions because
Right.
you know that you can't go that long here. Somebody's going to make a mistake, and you're hoping that it's within your fuel window. But you got somebody that's going to make the short stop, and somebody that's going to try to change the game. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out.
Yeah, that is true. And as we line up here, that it's the 84 Cody Blackmore, 05 Aaron Taylor or Aaron Fowler, Kyle Cram, and for the top four. So have to watch that 32 car. It's sure it's on the outside
Green
here,
flag.
as the 84 gets the jump on the green flag.
And that A4 is gone again. They cannot catch him on these restarts. He has that down.
Said that the 05 though is staying right with them.
Aaron Fowler says, you know what, you ain't catching me this time, sucker. I'm just gonna hang out back here as they're beating and banging off the walls. I don't know if you guys can hear that. We got a
Caution.
wreck. Caution.
Save. How was your car?
I did not catch the number on that, but I heard the big boom.
Oh yeah, a multi-car wreck, and Casey Heschel's involved.
Folks, this is what happens at short tracks.
You know what?
It happens. You have nowhere to go.
Just what we were talking about earlier. Got too much power down. The 08 car just hit the car
Magic
down.
Green.
See, I don't know how all these other cars got involved here off of turn 4.
Oh, you said 08, Kyle Trito.
Yeah, sorry, the 08.
Oh, Kyle Trito. That's one of old Casey Heschel's buddies.
So yeah, he just got loose, got too much power down into the inside wall. Then everyone else just stacked up. And Casey just drills the 08 car.
It happens so quick here, folks. It's like you can't do anything. You can't ride the brakes because somebody else is going to put it in your rear end, and it gets ugly. There's one little wreck, and it looks like Justin Epperson was involved.
Yeah, Justin Epperson, quite a few cars involved in that one.
And after watching that replay, because I've watched it a few times here, Casey should have been on the brakes. There was a wreck happening in front of him. He had a full straightaway. That kid signed his death certificate.
But it also kind of looked like when he did hit the brakes, he just locked him up and just was along for the ride at that point, honestly.
Yeah, and we have an EOL going to the number 8 of Kyle Trito, the first of the night. So it's going to be crazy. I mean, this is the last great Coliseum, half-mile track. We're racing for the playoffs. You never know what's going to happen. Did we get to 2 to go?
Can't get better than that.
All right, we got the 2 to go, so I tell you what. We'll stay here. The next caution we'll go to break. We'll get you guys away from us. But right now, we're going to stay here at Bristol. Because who doesn't love some short track racing?
Short track haters?
Well, they don't know what they're missing out on.
Bristol haters, maybe?
They don't know what they're missing out on.
True.
I mean, I look forward to short track racing. That's my thing. Short tracks.
I love short track racing there.
Richmond, Martinsville, Bristol, Darlington.
Well, Darlington's not a short track, but okay.
I call it a short track. That's how they race there. It's a short track racing.
And speaking of Darlington, that is where we will head next week. Next Tuesday night. See some throwback paint schemes. Maybe. I don't know. And it looks like the 32 of Adrian's having connection issues once again.
That poor guy, he needs to invest in some good. And as that pace car turns into the left,
Green
we get the
flag.
green flag. Cody Blackmore says, you know what? I'm gone again. This guy is getting some heavy jumps on these restarts. And number 84 U.S. Army car says, we lead from the front, sir. And he's gone. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I'm sorry. I get a little worked up.
That's okay. We accept. These are pretty much the top 5 or 6.
We got a wreck in the back.
We're in the 27 car off the turn.
Got you loud and clear. I don't know why you can't hear Earl. Can you hear me?
Coming off the corner.
Did not hear him call that
And I
caution.
told you, folks, we would have a caution.
Leaders,
plate.
watch
Check your radio
Check
connection. Check the one on your headset, on your headboard actually, on your left-hand side, on your headrest. 1, 2, 3, loud and
Go grab
clear.
that Kit Kat and know
You
you
got a
want
good
it.
copy. 10-4.
Tim, go ahead and go around the pace car if it's telling you to.
Good. Racer.
everybody to Bristol Motor Speedway for the running of the Buzz at Bristol night race. And
I tell you
looks like we got the one to go here, Rick.
Yeah. And I tell you what, folks. Usually for these races, I grab a 6-pack, have beer. Tonight I got a 12-pack because it's short track racing. And, I mean, all I'm going to need is some popcorn later when the tempers flare. So, you guys come to see racing, get a little bit of entertainment, you're at the right spot, right? No?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Folks, you are at the right spot. You are at Bristo Motor Speedway.
As a pace car turns on, the green flag is out. Alright, you keep thinking that, Richard.
I'd say if we get a long green flag run, it would be great. I want to see some side-by-side racing. I want to see some bumping and running. So, let's see. Oh! Kyle Frames into Aaron Taylor! Puts Aaron Taylor into the wall! Oh! Or Aaron Fowler! Oh, that was ugly.
And we got a big wreck on the bank straightaway. Man,
oh my God.
Man, what is...
We have I'm telling you, the tempers are already flaring. They're screaming across the microphone, folks.
Yeah, I just think Aaron Taylor just didn't think he was that close to... Or no, sorry, Kyle Fram, excuse me.
Yeah, Kyle Fram got in the back of...
I didn't think he knew how close he was, or the 05 had to brake sooner or something. I mean...
I'm going to tell you what. At that moment, I'm betting you that 05 of Aaron Fowler's wishing that the number 57 has some lubricant on him.
Yeah, the 68 just went right
He
low.
was in deep. I mean, that poor guy, I don't know.
And
We're going to see what the management says.
The 79 of Danny Lowe was involved, the 30 of Dustin Majewski was involved, 32 of Andrew Bird was involved.
Yeah, and it does come down. The EOL goes to number 57, Kyle Fram, the first of the night.
And Casey Heschel made it through, maybe, I don't think so. Yeah, he did.
Folks, it's bound to happen. All right, the one thing that I have to stress to people that are watching this, all right, we are not professionals. We're sitting in a computer chair, and we're racing at one of the toughest tracks out there for short track racing. So you just have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're not the best at this, so please don't do it.
I mean, the good thing is, Tommy Reed, the owner of Oval, gives you Jake Little every week.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, honestly, but I don't know. I think you're, I don't know, you bring the entertainment here, Rich.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you about entertainment. We have, what is it, 29 cars on track. 15 are on the lead lap right now. By the end of this race, I'm telling you, it's going to be like Cody Blackmore versus somebody else. The way it's going. I mean, and I said this at the beginning. You stay up front, you stay out of the trouble. It's proven true right now, hasn't it?
That is true. And wait, before we go any further, I know it's a little early for this, but I got some trivia for you, Richard.
I was trying to avoid this, that's why I was rambling.
Well, it's an easy one. Who won the first COT race in 2007 at Bristo Motor Speedway?
Oh, 2007?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it.
I'll give you two options. It came down to
Okay.
these. It came down to these two drivers. They're gonna get the one to go here. Looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not. Our producer's screaming green flag into our ear.
All right, quick. Came down to Jeff Burton and Kyle Busch.
This is gonna hurt me to say this. It's gonna, because I hate Kyle Busch, but Kyle Busch.
Yeah, you're right.
And the caution is back out.
We're only 32 laps in, and I can already tell Tommy Reed is already getting fed up with this race. He's getting frustrated.
Tommy doesn't have much hair left as is, and he's losing a whole bunch right now.
Hey, go ahead and look who's in the fourth position.
Oh, the old number 4, Jordan Beck. The 04 is in fourth.
And you know, he had a strong run. What was that? Pocono, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, got took away from him. Sam Warren, he's in fifth.
I mean, look who's in third.
Yeah, you got Matt McLean needing, that one win to get himself.
Can it happen here at Bristol?
Stan Mitterhelm, he's in the top 10. Josh Sturgill, he's in, already make up to 8th. Brian Hartford's 7th.
Z-Talk Motorsports.
And they're coming to the green.
Pace car takes that hard left. Cody Blackmore says, there's the gas, there's turn 1, see ya.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be ya.
Can we get a couple laps in here?
No.
That is going to be the question, folks. Does anybody have anything for Cody right now? That is another question.
Yeah, he's been pretty strong here tonight. And, Thomas Harmon, one of the drivers we've not talked much about this season. He's up in second. Got Matt McLean.
Yeah, Matt McLean's catching Thomas Harmon. Matt McLean's going to get around Thomas Harmon right here. He's going to bump and move him. Oh!
Not quite. He's going to lose.
He let off. That was one heck of a save by Thomas Harmon.
Then now he's got his hands full with the 04 Jordan Beck in the third. While all this is going on, the 84 Cody Blackmore is pulling away.
Yeah, he's loving seeing this in his rearview mirror. Jordan Beck is saying, I'm going to take a chance here. I tell you what, Matt McLean should have been around him. He had the run. He did a lot of give and take. After that bump, he backed off.
That is
great
true.
Save by Harmon. I'm not taping. Oh,
wreck on the back. Wreck going into turn 3.
Just when the action's starting to pick up, right in front of the leaders.
Wrong button.
Kyle Frame is involved.
Oh, I think I see where it happened. Let me get to it here. Involved. Looks like the 32 once again. Oh, yep, barely got him. Let's see where it starts here. The 4 of Matt Cherry comes up right in front of the 8 of Patrick Green. Clicks the 32 car, the 57, the 14 car. Man.
It's a domino effect after all this. And while we're talking about these cautions, I don't think we spoke about this at the beginning of the race. But, so there's something else that we need to talk about. These incident points, all right? So every 10 incidents is 1 point deducted. So, let's say if you get kicked out for 2 incidents, all right? You're also losing an additional 2 points. So, you get 10 points off of that, that's 1 point. You get kicked out for 2 incidents, that's 3 points you have lost. That could be huge for the next couple of weeks. That's something else to watch out for.
That can actually be the difference between you making the playoffs and missing the playoffs.
Yeah. And it looks like, Matt Cherry, first of the night.
Yeah, he came up right in front of the 8 car. The 8 car Patrick Green had nowhere to go. So, I mean, man, Andrew Bird, I've had such a strong start here tonight, involved in 2 incidents,
It's opening up the fact that we could have a first-time winner tonight.
And, it is looking that way. We have Cody Blackmore, has not won in the series yet. Thomas Harmon, not won in the series yet. Jordan Beck, I don't believe has won yet in his oval career yet. Matt McLean hasn't won since, Dover last year, right?
Yeah, he's been aching for a win here recently.
So
we
yeah,
got a lot of people up there in the front that are just looking for their first win.
yeah, so top 5, top 6, no, actually top 7. Honestly, looking.
Only gonna
Sandy.
get better.
I mean, so what do you think is going through Cody Blackburn's mind right now?
I tell you what, he's I think he loves seeing these cautions happen in the back because it's just inching him closer and closer to the win. The guy's dominating right now, so he's hoping that his pit crew holds up, he doesn't get a speeding penalty or anything stupid like that.
That is true, and the lights are off. The pace car once again. We're gonna go green flag racing once again here at Bristo Motor Speedway.
And folks, we're watching the front people because that's where the action is happening tonight. The wrecks are happening in the back, yes, but we're watching Cody Blackmore, Jordan Beck, Matt McLean, and all them. As that pace car takes the left, Cody Blackmore says, "I'm gone again. You're gonna have to catch me, kids." As he goes into turn 1, Jordan Beck, Matt McLean fighting for the top 3. I'm telling you, Matt McLean is looking fast. Can he get around the 68 of Thomas
We have
Harmon?
a caution.
Wreck again, folks.
Hard wreck.
So,
See here.
if you guys are doing the oval drinking game at Bristo, every caution, you take a shot, you'd be dead right now, so don't do that, folks.
Say the 21 and the 38 car made contact. Yeah, it just looked like the 21 of David Clark was coming up. And then the 38 car of Cody Wright happened to be there. They touch.
I tell you what,
Car
let's go
spins
ahead.
around, and it collects the 32 car of Andy Bird.
I'm going to drop down, and we're going to go to our in-race reporter, the injured Danny Lowe, and we're going to see what he's thinking about all this, all right?
Dial him up.
Hey, Danny Lowe, Richard Rose, Yellow Flag TV booth with Hall of Famer Jake Little. How you doing?
Buddy, how's it going, buddy?
I've got a question, all right? We were talking earlier in the broadcast how you're injured, and you're racing one-handed and doing all that stuff. Now, with all these cautions, we're hearing the frustration come out in your voice. What are you doing to try to avoid this stuff?
I'm just trying to dodge crap like always, and I really don't. 1 and 2 sucks because that wall creeps up on you. I'm fingering the damn keyboard using the accelerator that way, so I don't understand. Maybe this is what I need to do from now on.
Yeah, that's the one thing we were talking about was how you're racing, you're using the space bar for the throttle, and you got your one leg hanging out in the desk and all that stuff. So I'll give you a lot of props for that. Is there anybody you want to give props to, your sponsors or anything? Is there anything?
Yeah, for sure. The buzz on ztalkradio.com, ztalkradio.com, Low and Order on ztalkradio.com, and my teammates on ztalk Motorsports.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've been talking a lot about Z-Talk Motorsports, and I'm looking at that number 79, the buzz car right here on our broadcast. Sexy. Good luck, Danny. Danny.
Yeah, appreciate it. We're going to need it down here.
That was Danny Lowe, our surprise in-race reporter.
You know, I appreciate the gesture. You call me a Hall of Famer there.
You are future Hall of Famer, Jake Little. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Appreciate it. Ah, man, I just listening to the
He's speechless, folks. The guy is speechless. Listen to him.
No,
I can see Jake Little. He's over there blushing right now.
I thought I had to sneeze. hate that. No, but
I'm going to tell you, folks, it's going to turn out to be one heck of a race. You stick with us. We got you. We're, 50 laps into 200 laps. We got a whole race to go, and we got newcomers up front. What better way, right?
I always
right?
love seeing the newcomers. Always love seeing new people win.
It's going to happen tonight, folks.
And that pace car, once again, left hard turn, and the green flag is out.
Ain't nobody got nothing Cody on those restarts. Man, that boy looks like he's on a rail.
Battle for second, the 68 car of Thomas Hartman with Jordan Beck in the 04. They're side by side, come off turn 4.
I'm telling you, watch this. This race for second. Jordan Beck, Thomas Harmon. They're digging it, folks. They're loving this. Matt McClain says, I'm going to stick my nose in here. You can't talk about them without talking about me. I mean, is he going to try to move Thomas Harmon again? We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, he moves the wall.
Oh, Matt McClain's into the wall, folks.
He saves it, though. Sorry, he gets back going. I was
He's going to lose a lot of space for that, though.
I was just getting ready to mention, we see these, like, pretty much almost 95% of these drivers running, go up towards the wall, and cut down low. Obviously, that looks to be the preferred line, but do you think we'll see people kind of get that low line working, or do you think if we have another
Caution is
now,
back out, folks. Wah, wah, wah. All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take another break. We're here in the Buzz Night at Bristol Step a Man Game Call Series. We'll be back after this.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin, co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com, and you can catch me and my co-host Molly Spence live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We talk about all topics, be it paranormal, cryptozoology, aliens, UFOs, abductions, oh good lord, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, we cover all topics from paranormal, true crime, alternate history, healing, spirituality. I mean, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, we try to cover the gamut of all things. You can listen to us again live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the race and see if my car, driven by Danny Lowe, is winning.
And we are back here at the Buzz Night at Bristol with the Superman Game Call Series. And I'll tell you what, folks, we have not mentioned the wonderful, wonderful game calls that Simpleman Game Calls series produces. You know they have one called the Widowmaker?
I did not know that.
That is wicked. Like, the Widowmaker. I just, you know what? I was so intrigued by it, I bought it. And I'm still single,
boy.
but yeah. Pace car goes off, and Cody Blackmore says, "See ya." Yeah, nobody has anything for Cody Blackmore right now. Right now, we are watching the fight for second and third as Sam Warren is now looking into it. Sam Warren comes out of nowhere, and he's like the Ryan Newman of this league, folks.
Yeah. Always, but Ryan
And all I'm hearing in my ear is beating and banging. People hitting the wall.
Oh, Sam Warren's around.
And he's into the front, the inside wall. No caution right now, folks. Caution. And you know what, folks? You gotta feel bad. You know what? There are a lot of tempers flaring right now. That's ugly. Ugly, folks. I don't know. Jake?
I don't know. I'm speechless.
Yeah. I called you a Hall of Famer, man. You gotta fill this. You gotta hurry. They're waiting on us.
Yeah, I mean,
Folks, we're not even halfway through, and I'm already through a 12-pack. This ain't gonna be good. I'm gonna be sober by the end of this race, folks. Who's up for IHOP? Me.
I went to IHOP at like 3 in the morning.
IHOP and Waffle House, best places ever when you're drunk. Just saying. Not that I'm condoning drinking and driving, folks. Get a Lyft or an Uber.
That is true.
But we're looking at our top 5 right now. With Cody Blackmore, I think he's led every lap besides the caution laps that the pace cars led. Thomas Hartman, Cody Wright is up in 3rd. Josh Sturgill.
Where did he come from?
Wait, am I looking at this right, folks?
Yeah,
Number
Josh
17 of Josh Sturgill?
He's up to 4th.
Yeah.
Chuck
Hey.
Phillips is up to 8. Yeah,
And 5th is Brian Cornelius.
we got 14 cars on the lead left. We got, guys like, let's see here, we got, guys like Aaron Fowler, David Clark, Justin Emerson, Danny Lowe, Andrew Bird.
Yeah, and this is coming down from Tommy Reed, EOL, end of line, to number 87, Sam Warren. That is his first of the night. Lots of
Yeah. I think
But what
you're,
can you expect at Bristo?
can't really expect anything else.
I mean, either you're running a great race like Cody Blackmore, this guy's coming out of nowhere, or you're in the pack like Casey Heschel, which is now 12 laps down. Those are two ends of the spectrum that you have to deal with. And I know earlier we were talking about 15 cars left on the lead lap. It has now shaved itself down to 14. So,
It's
eventually,
starting-
folks, we're going to get a long green flag run. If it involves 2 cars or 14 cars, we don't know yet.
It's true, and look at who's up in the 3rd position. Someone that we don't really talk much about, that 38 car of Cody Wright. I mean, Brian Cornelius, he's up in the 5th position. All these guys we don't usually talk about are up battling for the win. This is the sort of thing I like. Not that I don't like seeing people, same people, dominate. I like to see new winners.
Yeah, and that is true. We have somebody that can lock their spot into the playoffs tonight, and it's right here. There's that pace car, takes that left. Cody Blackmore hits that gas, and it says, "You guys still can't catch me," as he dives into turn 1.
Right over We are 69 laps into this run, or this the race rather. So technically we only have 30 some laps on these tires. So they've had green flag runs, green flag conditions.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it. If Cody Wright can get past Thomas Harmon, he can contend for the lead.
Oh, for sure. Because Thomas Harmon, has damage on his. Looks like to be on his rear his whole rear end is just demolished.
Cody Wright looks to the inside, going into turn 3. Cody Wright's got it.
Oh,
they're gonna beat bang a little bit. They saved it, folks.
He's trying to make that low line work, but it's going to be hard. There's not a lot of grip down there.
Yeah, and as Jordan Beck puts his nose in this conversation.
Jordan Beck, he's going to look down on the inside of the 68.
Jordan Beck is looking fast. He got a run, folks.
He's going to complete.
He takes the number 2 spot. And that is one thing you have to look at. He does have the better tires, folks. So can he run down Cody Blackmore? Oh!
38's in the wall.
Yeah, 38, Cody Blackmore.
I just think
kind of squeezed him. Josh Sturgill even caught the wall.
I think the 68 just got a little loose and had to chase it up.
Folks, you come for racing. Oval, Tuesday night. The Buzz night at Bristo. This is the spot to be.
And look at this, the 04 car.
Cody Wright looks to the bottom. Is he going to get it up there? Is he going to start? Oh! Thomas Harmon is beating off that wall, though.
As we got that for the lead coming up and going into turn 3. 04 Jordan Beck has caught the 84 of Cody Blackmore. Can he get around him? He's going to look to the outside of turn 4. 84 got loose. He goes into turn 1. Side by side for the lead.
Oh! Cody Wright's into the wall going into turn 2. Matt McLean is into the back of him. No caution yet. Caution is out.
Right when the 04 car took the lead.
Cody Wright was involved in that. And the tempers are flaring. Cody Wright is just proclaimed he's done.
But you know what I like, man? He took full responsibility for it. Yeah, the 38 car is frustrated.
He is very frustrated.
It sounds like he's frustrated with that 68 car. Trying to get around him. He just could not get around him. Yeah, I totally understand what
the tempers are high right now, folks.
But I totally understand what Cody Wright is talking about. I've been in multiple of these races at Bristol. I love Bristol. But
folks. All right. Cody Wright disconnected. I was gonna try to get to him. Oh, it's gonna be good, but he disconnected. It just I wanted that controversy on here. So we have it everywhere, folks. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break. Let's get this all sorted out. We'll come back after the commercial break. We'll have it all figured out here at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by Simple Man Game Call Series. One to go here at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by 7-Man Game Calls. And I'm going to tell you what, we have something huge forming here. All right, Jordan Beck wins, and he's in the playoffs. All right, folks? Green flag is out. We're going to have to watch this, and I'll explain it a little bit later. Jordan Beck is in the #1 spot. So, Jake, you got me.
I do got you.
All right, before we get this going, Jordan Beck wins, he's in the playoffs. All right, he lost at Daytona in February by 0.04 of a second. All right? He was winning at Pocono and was wrecked. This could be huge for Jordan Beck into the playoffs.
That is true. You know, what not a better track to win it than Bristol, man. I mean, anyone I know, anyone I talk to, if you want to get a win, where do you want to win? They almost always say Bristol.
And Bristol. And I'm telling you what, it doesn't get any bigger than that. But then again, you have this other spot where if he wins, caution is out for the 15th time or something like that. If he does win, he also knocks out Danny Lowe at the moment.
That is, yeah.
So Danny Lowe's hoping he doesn't win. Jordan Beck wants this win because he should have won already.
I think Danny Lowe's is hoping that no new guy wins. I don't look like the 0-8 bounced off the wall, and once again, Matt Cherry happened to be there.
I know how frustrating it can get. You feel like you have a magnet on you.
That is true.
That was me last season. That wreck could happen, I could be coming out of turn 2, the wreck could happen, but somehow that car is going to find me.
That is true.
The emotions are just running even higher because what's coming up in a few weeks, we've talked about it all night, the playoffs.
Oh yeah, we got next week we hit Darlington, and then we hit Richmond, and then the final 10 races.
This gets even bigger here. Kyle Trito was just disqualified.
That was the second EOL of the night.
He's losing points.
Not what he wanted tonight, but the only thing he can do, honestly, move on to next week and hope he can get a win next week.
Then again, it's Darlington. I mean, it's going to take a lot.
Too tough to tame. But someone will tame it. As you know, let's set the field for you guys here. Coming to the restart once again. Jordan Beck sitting P1. Brian Harford sitting second. Sitting third is Andrew Jones. Fourth, Matt McLean. Kyle Fram rebounded to fifth. Cody Blackmore, who just pitted, is sitting sixth. So you got to watch out for him. Sam Morrison is seventh. Thomas Harmon sitting in eighth. Josh Sturgill sitting in ninth. Sam Niederhelm sitting in 10th. Robert Dudley 11th. Scott Masick sits 11th. 12th, excuse me. Chuck Phillips 13th. Brian Cornelius. The first car, the last car in the lead laps in 14th. And Chris James 2 laps down in 15th. And let's see, Matt Cherry left. So that's going to move Andrew Bird up to the 16th position. Danny Lowe 4 laps down at 17th. And Kyle Trito left as well. So 14 cars on the lead lap. 83 laps in.
So, I'm going to throw you a curveball. All right, I'm switching the tables.
I hate baseball.
Well, that's it. But, yeah. Anyways, we were talking about this earlier. Trivia.
Oh, boy.
So, who has the most overall Bristol wins as a driver?
Let's see. Darrell Waltrip.
No, I gave you a clue. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah, see, I don't listen.
Kyle Busch,
Really? How many?
17.
In what series?
He has 5 Monster Energy.
Are the green flags out?
We'll talk about this later, folks. So that green flag's out as Jordan Beck. Sorry, folks, we're trying to bring the entertainment.
We're getting off topic here. Who's dealing with it?
Anybody's keeping track? I got one more beer left.
I got 3 more. And caution's out once again.
All right, folks, let's go ahead and take a break. We're at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by the Simple Man Game Call Series, and we'll be back.
Hey everybody, do you like a good ghost story? How about an alien abduction story? How about spiritual healing? Do angels really exist? Can people be possessed by demons? Are artifacts really possessed by spirits of the dead? Hey, do Ouija boards really work? Or are conspiracy theories true? You can find out every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central by listening to The Buzz, co-hosted by me and my co-host Molly Spence. We're live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. Now, let's get back to the race and see if our car, the Buzz car number 79, driven by Danny Lowe, let's watch it win. Hey everybody.
And we are back here at the Bristol Night, presented by The Buzz. The Buzz Night at Bristol. Presented by Some Man Game Calls. Sorry about that, folks. And it's been one of those nights. You're gonna have this. When you're looking at amateur race car drivers in a tough track like Bristol, you are gonna have cautions. So before Jake Little gets back, that's why we have Jake Little in the booth. Because he's funny, he's insightful. He's like that British guy that everybody's complaining about on Sunday.
And the pace car's gonna come down pit road.
I did not know he was back, folks.
So now I'm British, apparently. Jordan Beck's pulling him.
I'm telling you what, folks, this would be huge if Jordan Beck can hold off the competition. He deserves the win. He does. I'll give him that.
He has he has a hungry Brian Hartford and a very hungry Matt McLean. Right
he has a
behind
more
Brian
hungry
Hartford.
Cody Blackmore sitting back in fourth, the guy that was leading the race, and he's like, "Hey, yo, this was my race. What the heck's going on?" And as Cody Blackmore looks underneath of Brian Hartford and takes that, and Cody, oh my God, Matt McLean was into the wall, so Cody takes over the number 2 spot.
Remember, Cody, he has pressure tires too. He came in under this previous caution.
Yeah, and I'm hearing beating and banging in the back. No yellow flag yet. We are good. So as Cody comes out of turn 4, and he's trying to target. He's looking down. Jordan Beck's like, please start battling in the back, because I got this.
For sure, as he is pulling away. He's ahead by 1.7 seconds. Bristo, man, I'm kind of surprised we've not seen people try to get that low line working here. We already know the high line has a ton of grip. That low line, it's so loose. Excuse me. That, if you get on it, come off the corner, you will spin out. No question about it.
I'm not trying to jinx anything, but I think this is like the longest we've had a green flag. So, we have Cody Blackmore trying to track down Jordan Beck. Jordan Beck, he's just hanging out. He's got a 2.2 second lead. At this point, are tires playing a factor?
I'm dying over here. Excuse me. Well, I already noted that, Cody Blackmore, he has fresh tires than Jordan Beck, but Jordan Beck, clean air, I don't know if clean air really matters here. Richard, help me out here. Clean air matter here much?
I think it did, but I'm looking at this like, where's this kid getting all the speed at?
I mean, if tires didn't matter here, Cody Blackmore would have been all over it by now.
Yeah.
But he is pulling away. He's up 2.5 seconds lead.
Jordan Beck is faster at this point.
Oh, Jordan Beck, he was probably saving some tires.
I mean, this kid, I don't even know where he's getting his speed from. I mean,
as I'm gonna take a look. I can figure out how to work this thing. Last time by, excuse me. Last time by Jordan Beck, he ran a 15-13.
but he's catching up to live traffic, so he has to stay out of the crap, as we've been calling all day.
Well,
so that's something we are going to have to watch.
He has a 3-second lead now.
Jordan Beck is the guy to beat right now. That is, he come out of nowhere. Earlier we're talking about Cody Blackmore, and now it's like Jordan Beck's just hanging out at Bristol and running laps like it's nothing. This guy's got it down.
Bristol is one of those tracks where if you get in the rhythm, you're going to pull away, and most likely you will win this race. All it is about rhythm and throttle. If you have those two things down, you are set. But I don't know, maybe Cody Blackmore maybe is kind of saving tires.
I'm telling you what, this number 04 and this 49, they almost connected. That almost got ugly, folks.
That's the last thing this 04 needs.
Robert and Dudley almost cost it Jordan Beck race. You want to talk about tempers flaring. And we have a battle for third with Brian Hartford and Matt McLean.
Okay, Matt McLean might fail here. Nope.
Tony, there's one guy we were talking about earlier, Matt McLean, and Josh Sturgill was even underneath him. We got Z-Talk Motorsports heading up this fight with Brian Hartford and Josh Sturgill.
That is for sure. And
Josh Sturgill even has a damaged car. So he's losing a little bit of speed. So that's something you have to watch out for, too. If he has this much speed with that much of a damaged car, imagine what he'd had if he'd stayed out of the crap.
that is true, and I know. I mean,
Kyle frame is into the wall. Kind of beats the wall. We're good. We're still on the green.
you know, he's almost one of back. You know, I'm still watching his interval. He is up to almost a 4-second lead. So, you know, I'm watching his line. He has a perfect line around the corner. Gets almost to the wall and starts right back down. As he's going to try to get around the 55 here. Sam Nero and put him a lap down. You know, you'd almost think the race that Darlington Broncos, he's been to the wall.
That is true. And we got Josh Sturgill looking under Matt McLean right now. And he's going to get the... Oh, gee, he did not get a run. So it looked like he was going to get the run, folks. As they're coming into turn 1 right now. Matt McLean's into the wall. Josh Sturgill gets up in front of him. That was one heck of a save.
Look up to 68 of Thomas Hartman as well.
Thomas Hartman has been looking quick tonight.
Oh, you know, ever so close to the 88 car.
Yeah, it looked like Thomas Hartman was going to catch that rear end, that rear quarter panel, but he didn't.
Looked
Good
like
car control.
Looked like
Matt McLean keeps hitting that wall, though, and that is screwing him. He keeps bouncing off that wall at the entry.
That is true. Probably just
Josh Sturgill,
Yep.
4th. He's got a damaged car. Anything can happen, folks.
You know, throwing him back, and you know, you had talked about it earlier, Richard. 8 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
04 just got wicked loose going over turn 4.
We're even I'm looking at Matt McLean. He is back. That guy is getting freight trained more than my ex-wife. I mean, he has went from like 3rd to 8th.
The last car on the lead lap.
And it's all because he cannot control the entry. That is one of the biggest things here. You want to carry your speed into these corners and let it roll through the corners. You're hitting the wall, you're losing your momentum and everything.
And with Bristol's a tricky track. You want to go in, you want to give it some brake, but not enough where it's going to slow down your momentum and just get back in the throttle as soon as possible.
Yeah, we got Brian Hartford looking underneath the Cody Blackmore now. Brian Hartford's like, you know what? I got to get up here. Jordan Beck's pulling away. I got to take this number 71 Z-Talk Motorsports to the front. So you guys to move. We got racing all over the place, folks.
For sure,
This was the green flag racing that we were talking about too. It's happening right here. I mean, you got Cody Blackmore trying to race a lapped car of Sam Warren. So
talked about it before. When will, or if he wants to, when do you think we will see that 0-4 down in pit road?
it's gonna have to come soon. I think he's been running long enough. You're at what, lap 138? Yeah, so he's running 82 laps right now in his tires. I think he's hoping for a caution. And another thing you have to look at here is Jordan Beck's success on the outside. It was like at Dover or Darlington. He's been here dominating because of the top lane, and that being what the racers are calling the only racing lane of the evening. Is he going to be able to dominate that kind of stuff at Dover or at Darlington, that kind of deal? That's something we're going to have to watch out for with these upcoming weeks.
Sorry to cut you off, Richard, but I think if
caution's out,
we have a caution out.
We had a car spinning. I did not catch the number of that car.
What I was mentioning before was if 04 can pick up this win here tonight, it's gonna open up a can of momentum for him. He's gonna go out. He'll probably win this race. Probably win Darlington, and he'll probably make it pretty far in the playoffs, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is true. And it does. All it takes is one race to propel you. What I'm hearing here is that was Danny Lowe, I think, involved in that, a single car spin.
As we do have pit stops, I expect to see everyone.
Jordan Beck did not come in.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, I'm sorry. I do see him now. I seen an orange car up front. Okay, I seen an orange car up front, and I was like, "What is this guy thinking?"
Yep, no. Thomas Harmon is one that did not come in.
Okay, I see what I was seeing now. I was seeing the 27 of Chuck Phillips, but they have the same identically looking car, to where I was like, "Oh my God, Jordan Beck didn't come in. What is it?" Well, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and take a break. We're going to be back here at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by the Simple Man Game Call Series. We'll be back soon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, we cover all topics from paranormal, true crime, alternate history, healing, spirituality. I mean, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, we try to cover the gamut of all things. You can listen to us again live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the race and see if my car, driven by Danny Lowe, is winning. Hey everybody, this is Kevin, co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. And you can catch me and my co-host Molly Spence live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central. We talk about all topics, be it paranormal, cryptozoology, aliens, UFOs, abductions. Oh, good Lord. We cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com.
Oh, sorry, we're back. Bristo Motor Speedway. We are live. And it's been in a very eventful, per se.
Yeah, we've, and I'm just getting word from Oval Management that Danny Lowe's motor just blew. So he's done for the night. I mean, that's not the first time Danny Lowe's blowing anything, but he's done for the night, folks.
And we're going to get the green flag here. Pace car ducks down once again. And the green flag is out.
Can anybody catch Jordan Beck? That is the question right now. And I know earlier it was, can anybody catch Cody Blackmore? But the thing to look at, too, is this number 17.
71 got hit from behind. Couldn't tell what number that was.
71 got hit by Kyle Fram again.
The caution
is out. as I was just getting ready to say, the number 17 of Josh Sturgill repaired his car. Can that make a difference?
Very well could. You saw how well he did with the damaged race car. I think with that newly repaired race car, he'll be getting up there pretty shortly.
We're gonna have a race to the finish. It just, when's it gonna happen? That is the question.
Well, you know what they say: cautions breed cautions. And we are getting word that the 84 car of Cody Blackmore, excuse me, will get the first time for the night.
You guys, if anybody is keeping count, my 12 pack of Bud Light is empty.
Oh, sorry.
And we still have 49 laps to go.
I'll toss you some of this water that I have.
There we go. Some high quality. He's like the water boy in this, folks.
Just call me Adam Sandler for now.
So I think what's going to happen tonight is we're going to have a fight for the finish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jordan Beck, he wants his playoffs. Danny Lowe is probably now watching the broadcast, hoping Jordan Beck doesn't win. Brian Hartford is just like, you know what, let's make this Shades of 2016 again. Let me win. Thomas Harmon's like, yo, dude, I'm just back here. And Kyle Fram's like, I just keep bumping you.
Yeah.
And then you got Josh Sturgill like, I got a brand new car here. It's got the Superman logo. Let's go. So we're going to see how this all plays out.
Uh-huh. Should be an interesting one.
So,
Can't talk.
let's go ahead and pull this one out of the bag. Who has the most Bristol poles as a driver?
Ooh. Is there a multiple choice?
Yeah, well, there's let me see, I'm trying to think of how to word this. It's a tie between two drivers. Let's go with Rusty Wallace, Richard Petty, or Mark Martin.
Oh my god, I should know this. Oh god, I really should know this.
As the lights are turned off on a pace car.
I don't know, honestly. I should know, so I'm just gonna go with Rusty Wallace.
That's actually a pretty good choice. I would have picked that, but it's not true. It is actually tied between 9 each. Cale Yarborough and Mark Martin.
You know, I was thinking Mark Martin, and I did not know.
That's somebody that you didn't hear much about recently. So, as we're getting ready to get the green flag coming out of turn 4, pace car is going to take the hard left. Jordan Beck's going to hit that gas pedal, and he's going to be like, bye-bye.
Well, 71 did not.
71 is spinning his tires. His back end was all over the place as Thomas Harmon is now sitting second, tracking down Jordan Beck with the number 17, Josh Sturgill, sitting third.
I'm telling you, Josh Sturgill,
He'll be forced to reckon with.
This is the closest anyone's ever been to the 68, or the 04 car in a while. We have 45 laps to go.
It's going to be a fight. It is going to be a brutal fight to the end. Folks, if you want to watch that Mayweather-McGregor crap, yeah, go ahead and watch it, but we got the fight of the century right here. As Thomas Harmon starts to track him down. And I'm hearing a lot of beat banging. Caution is back out for like the 17th time tonight, folks. They keep teasing us. They keep blue balling us, folks. They're blue balling us tonight. They're giving us a couple laps of action. And then they're like, nah, we're just going to taking the caution out. So we'll be back here, the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by the Simple Man Game Called Series. Go check out those beautiful beers in that commercial.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Oval Racing Series. You're listening to Kevin, the co-host of The Buzz on ztalkradio.com. You can catch me live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com, where me and my co-host, Molly Spence, we cover all topics from paranormal, true crime, alternate history, healing, spirituality. I mean, we cover it all, even the occasional conspiracy theory. Again, we try to cover the gamut of all things. You can listen to us again live every Monday night, 8 p.m. Central on ztalkradio.com. Now, let's get back to the race and see if my car, driven by Danny Lowe, is winning.
Everybody to Bristol Motor Speedway. We are under caution once again. Lights are off for the pace car. We are going green once again, and the reason for that last caution was Josh Churchill got loose off the turn 4, hit the wall, got a second new wall of the night, and was disqualified from the event. And the pace car ducks down once again, probably not the last time, and the green flag is back out. The 04 is gone.
With 37 laps to go, is somebody going to have anything for Jordan Beck? That is the question we're watching develop right now.
If anyone has anything for him, I believe it could be the 68 car.
I'm telling you, the top 4 looks fast. They just got to stay out of the crap.
Keep in mind, if Jordan Beck wins here tonight, 2 things. He will be locked in to the playoffs. It'll be his first win of the season and the first win of his career. So a lot on the line for the 04 car Jordan Beck. What do you think is going through his mind right now?
He's just hoping it all happens. At this point, I don't know if he's watching his rearview mirror or if he's just racing the track. He knows he's fast. He knows everybody's got to catch him. So hit your marks and let it develop as it should. That's how it should happen. Right now, it is Thomas Harmon's race. He's got to catch him. Jordan Beck, it's his race to lose.
As Thomas Harmon gets loose off of 4, and he saves it. I know that feeling. You get loose battling, trying to catch the leader. Your heart stops.
It happened to me actually in Martinsville this year. I was running top 10. I started in 40th spot, and I was up to 9th position, running down Kevin Strandberg, and I overran the corner coming out and spun. So I know what goes through their mind. You're beating and banging yourself. You're just... I was mad. I called myself so many bad names, I put it on the air because the FCC would be like, yep, here's the fine. Right now...
Jordan Beck, he's rolling away now.
Yeah, it's as long as no lap cars get in his way, it's Jordan Beck's got this race.
Which,
he's got the speed.
Yeah. It's unlikely that a lap car will not get his way out.
Not here in Bristol. There's no lap cars.
Oh, believe it or not, there is. I hate those lap cars.
I mean, you're even going back here to the 4th and 5th position, the battle for 4th with Kyle Frem and Matt McLean. And even Brian Hartford is running in the 3rd spot. So you have those three basically up there battling it out. Everybody's going for the win. Everybody wants that spot. They want the playoff points. They want that spot in the playoffs. And if it's going to take moving somebody, it's going to happen. We've seen it already with Kyle Frem moving a couple of people.
That is true. And, Jordan Beck, he's starting to catch the slower cars here. He's coming off of turn 2 right now. Just about to get at turn 3. And so you got a slow car. Looked like it could be the 55 centimeter helm. Nothing to throw caution here. So as we're coming up on 20 laps to go here. Say he's gonna go by the 00 Fiat Massive. That will put 6 cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, I'm back here watching this battle between Kyle Frame and Matt McLean. It's heating up. Matt McLean is all over his rear end, and he's just waiting for that one mistake for him to advance. But at this point, you're what, 20 laps to go?
Yep.
You've got to go. You've got to move. So we're going to be watching this stuff. I mean, right now, Jordan Beck has like a 3.5 second lead. So he's just hanging out there unless he's caught up in traffic. As Matt McLean is looking under Kyle Frem, you got that battle right here happening for a top 5 position. And I mean, at what point do you push it too much? You've got a top 5 right now. Are you going to catch him? Are you going to catch Jordan Beck? That is the question.
The only way they're going to be able to catch him is if there's another caution. They can outsmart him on the restart, or something goes wrong once again with the 04 car. I mean, that's the only way that someone's going to beat the 04 car.
And the stories that we were looking at the beginning of this race, I mean, with Andrew Bird and Matt McLean and Casey Esel, Danny Lowe, and all those people. Oh, that's Kyle Frame and Matt McLean hit the wall. Caution is out. It looked like Kyle coming down. Folks, that got ugly quick.
Oh, the replay. I'm not sure. It kind of just looked like. Look at the replay.
It looked like Kyle Frame come down. To my point of view, if you look at him coming, and I'm not sticking up for Matt McLean at all, but coming out of the corner, you can see how Matt has that bottom lane, and Kyle comes down into him.
Right, and I'm looking at that replay, and it looked like Kyle Fram kind of looked like he was going to hit the wall and tried to come down. Then he tried going back up, and it was just too late. And Matt McLean just, he was coming up, just trying to get that side draft. And the 57
Does this change the
down.
dynamics of the race, though?
Can
Brian Hartford get Jordan?
Yes and no. I think it changes. You'll see people like on the last of the lead laps come in and take tires. There's only 6 cars on the lead lap. They have nothing to lose really if you're sitting 4th, 5th, or 6th. I mean,
yeah. So at what spot do you start taking? And then Jordan Beck is actually taking the outside lane. Do we get in Jordan Beck's head right now? You want to talk to him?
You can go on and talk to him if you want.
We're gonna wait.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, and as you're looking at it, Thomas Harmon is going down pit lane right now. So he's going to restart with some fresh tires. We're trying to get Tommy's rambling on right now.
I'm flattered. Doing an awesome job. Thank you, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you for...
Oh. Anyways, hey, this is Richard Rose up here at the Yellow Flag TV booth. Brian Hartford, you got a copy? Copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
One question and one question only. Do you have what it takes to beat Jordan Beck?
I don't think so. He's too fast. Way too good for me.
That's what we've been talking about. I mean, this guy, he's had the speed tonight. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to real quick?
Yeah, Superman Game Calls, Buzzpole Award, and...
Well, we appreciate it. While we're down here, I want to go down here into the mine of Jordan Beck. Jordan Beck, Richard Rose, Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you, at the beginning of the race, we were all like, Cody Blackmore this, Cody Blackmore that, and then all of a sudden the 04 showed up, and he's been faster than all get out. What has been your strategy?
Just trying to stay close to that outside wall.
Well, I tell you, you're looking really, really quick. Is there any sponsors you want to give a shout out to real quick?
Yeah, I just want to thank my team owner, Calvin Allison, and him trying to get the chase together and see what we can do for a championship later.
Well, I'd say we've been talking about that too. Jordan Beck, you get in, you actually knock out Danny Lowe. As that green flag is get ready to fly, and this is something we've been talking about. Can Brian Hartford bring out that veteran status? And Jordan Beck takes first right now, going down the backstretch. As Thomas Hartman and Sam Warren are all looking.
Pressure tires for the 80, or not sure the 80, the 68. He's just getting caught up on the inside line. Really, I don't think tires are really going to matter here, but he had nothing to lose.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, he is looking pretty quick, but Jordan Beck, he's got the line. He's
pulling away.
This is what I've been calling all year. Even when I'm racing, it's the Kyle Larson line. You're up towards the wall. You're fast. You're going to win the race. We'll just see if it pans out for him.
You got 6 laps to go here. Coming on to get 5 to go. This time by, but Brian Hartford, he's staying right with Jordan Beck, trying to force Jordan Beck into that mistake. You got 5 laps to go this time.
Brian Hartford is back there. He is holding speed.
Brian Hartford is closing in here to Jordan Beck, but does he have enough time to make the pass? You got 4 laps to go.
At this point, do you think Brian Hartford will hit the bump
he's
and
getting
move?
Sideways.
He does. He gets loose.
He gets loose.
Folks, I think that's just the race right there for Brian Hartford. As Sam Warren looks to the inside, as Brian Hartford beating off the wall.
You at 3 laps to go. That just, I don't know, that lost Brian Harvard the race, in my opinion. I think this is all what Jordan Beck needed.
Folks, there are a lot of stuff that's going to happen with this win of Jordan Beck. As we were talking about, with Danny Lowe losing his spot in the playoffs right now. He's basically going to have to win to get back in. It's going to get competitive.
And you know, I just got word that 0-4 Jordan Beck, as he takes the white flag.
White flag!
He is battling some sort of sickness, so this is going to be big for him as the 71's going to close up on him once again. Not enough time. Jordan Beck from shirt number 4. He's going to get his first win of the season, first win of his career, and is locked in to the championship playoffs.
It's going to take, I tell you what, this right here has changed the dynamics of the season, folks. 2 races left.
That boots the 79 car, the 79 of Danny Lowe out of this championship hunt for now.
Yeah. What a race. I'm going to tell you what, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We will be back here with the interviews here at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by Civil Man Game Calls. You can tell it's been one heck of a night if you were lying on the wall here, because I got an empty 12-pack sitting on the ground. We have some tempers flaring on the track. This was the Buzz Night at Bristol. Couldn't ask for anything better. A lot of cautions, yes, but a lot of entertainment provided by Jake Little. And Jake Little is down on pit road with our top 4 people. Let's go ahead and take it to you, Jake. Go ahead.
All right, I am sitting with Thomas Harmon here. Thomas Harmon, Jake Little in the Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
Copy.
Thomas Harmon, Jake Little, Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
There we go. Yep, I got a copy.
Man, you had a pretty fast car here tonight, battling up there with Jordan Beck, trying to get the win. You restarted third on that final restart. What could you have done differently to get with them, to get that win? You came here 5th here tonight. What could you have done differently?
What could I have done differently? Not flap the wall as many times as I did, because it got real tight towards the end of that run. And I just couldn't hold as quick as those guys, and they were towards the middle of the race and towards the end, they were running me over, and it was me holding them up more than anything.
All right, man, I tell you, you had a pretty good fast car out here tonight, coming away with a top 5 finish. Pretty good here for Bristol. Anyone you want to give a shout out to here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to the sponsors of the league, Simple Man Game, The Buzz, Yellow Flag TV. I know I'm missing a few, and I apologize. I'm new around here, so it's gonna take a little bit.
All right, man. Good run here tonight. See you next week at Darlington.
See you then.
All right, that was our 5th place finisher of Thomas Harmon. And Richard, do you want to dial up our 2nd place finisher, Brian Harford?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Brian Harford, Richard Rose up here, Yellow Flag TV with future Hall of Famer Jake Little. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you. All right, so most of this night we were watching your car, and we kept thinking, Jordan Beck has the speed. It's his race to lose. But there towards the end of the race, it looked like you were catching him, and you got a little loose. What was going through your mind at that point?
Turn right and hold it right there as much as I could.
I can tell you, being a veteran of this league, watching this kind of stuff, because last year a lot of people would come fight for second, and now it seems like you have a lot more competition out there. What does your preparation look like during the week when you're coming to these races?
That's kind of funny because I don't have any preparation. I don't have time. I just come here on Tuesday night, jump in, and go.
Folks, you heard that here first. So, yeah, it's folks, you heard that here first. No preparation. So, you are locked into the playoffs. So, at this point, are you just racing for position, or are you still racing for wins?
I'm just racing for myself, trying to have some fun, since I only get to do this 1 or 2 days a week.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, hey, any sponsors you want to give a quick shout out to?
Yes, sir. A big thank you to Simple Man Game Calls, Yellow Flag TV, you guys, Buzz Pole Award, Low in Order, Z Talk Radio, my teammates Danny Lowe and number 17 there. I don't know what happened to him tonight.
Yeah, we've been a big talk about this. Well, we'll see you next week at Darlington. Great racing tonight. 2nd place finish here for Brian Harford at the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by Simple Man Game Calls. And I'll tell you what, future Hall of Famer Jake Little, he's going to take it down to Victory Lane, Andrew Pate's Victory Lane, with our winner.
Actually, I'm here with Sam Warren. He finished
Maybe not, folks.
4th. Sorry, jumping the gun here a little bit, Richard. Sam Warren, Jake Little in the Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Man, you came away with a 4th place finish here tonight. Started mid-pack here. What was your plan to execute here tonight to get this 4th place finish?
Really just had a plan of survival. Like Tommy said, it was 200 long laps, and I knew it just had to be there at the end, and that seemed to be how it played out.
So yeah, looking at your car, it looks somewhat beat up here, the rear end. So you got knocked down here a few times, and when you got knocked down a few times, did that kind of upset the handling on your car, or did it help you handle the car a little better?
Actually, what I think you're seeing is just from that last 10-lap sprint. We had just pitted, and I think we had the freshest tires on the track. So I put myself in a good position and really just trying to give the top 2 all I had, and smacked the wall a couple times trying to drive hard. But it didn't upset the handling at all.
Well, man, you did a good job here tonight. Starting in the 15th position, coming with a top 5 heading next week in Darlington. You got any sponsors or any people you want to thank here tonight?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to thank my teammate, Matt McClain, helps me out every week. I'd like to thank the series sponsors, Simple Man Game Calls, also Z Talk Radio, and The Buzz, and especially you guys for doing the broadcast. You guys do a great job.
We appreciate it, man, and we want bigger boost for you guys. So you guys put on a heck of a show every week in and week out. So good job here tonight. We'll see you next week at Darlington.
Yep, 2 weeks from tonight, we'll see you in Darlington. Have a good one.
All right, let's go ahead and take this down to Andrew Payne's victory lane with our future Hall of Famer, Jake Little, and our race winner, Jordan Beck.
Hey, Jordan Beck, Jake Little on the Yellow Flag TV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Man, just got word you're battling some sort of sickness. What does this win mean here tonight when you're battling the sickness, and what troubles did you avoid here tonight to help you get through this win?
I think the only trouble I had was the congestion leaking out of my nose the whole race.
That's kind of hard to be when you're wearing a helmet there, but you finally got your first win of the season, your first win of your oval career. You're locked into the playoffs. What does this mean for you to get your first win of your career, but at Bristol? How much does it mean for you to get your first win at Bristol?
I really wanted to win at Pocono as well as I was driving, and then I can't even remember what happened, but it feels great to win here at the last great Coliseum. Bristol's a really fun track. I love the high line, and it was fun to get some green flag racing in there at the end.
That is very true. And one last question for you here tonight before we send you off. On the last restart with 7, 8 laps to go, what was going through your mind before that restart for you to not make any mistakes or not to spin your tires and go get this win here tonight?
I've noticed that Thomas had pitted, and I think everybody else behind him, and I knew Brian had stayed out, so I figured I'd make Thomas restart behind him. That's why I chose the outside. That way he could hold him up. And I guess Brian may have saved his right front a little bit better than I did that last run, because mine was really chattering, I guess, center off exit. I thought for sure I was going to get up into the wall, and it was just going to end my race, but I think he made a mistake in 3 and 4, and I just started hitting my marks with, I guess, 2 or 3 to go, and then brought it home.
That is for sure. I mean, you put on one heck of a race here tonight, and do you have anyone you want to thank here tonight?
Right. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I want to just thank Calvin Allison and Hooligan Motorsports. He's helped me a bunch, and I'm glad that we're both in the chase now, and we'll see what we can do. And big thanks to Simple Man Game Call. They've been on board all season, and really appreciate their sponsorship. And a big thanks to you guys at Yellow Flag. I'm glad I can watch the races sometimes on Facebook when I'm stuck at work, and I appreciate y'all doing that.
Oh, man, we appreciate it. And once again, congrats on the win, and we'll see you at Darlington.
Yeah, I got to really practice up. I'm not too good at the Lady in Black. She likes to bite more than other tracks I like.
That's for sure. All right, see you later.
All right, thanks again, guys. See you.
All right, that is our winner, Jordan Beck, picking up his first win of the season and the first win of his oval career. Richard, before we go through the post-race results here, any post-race comments you would like to make here about this race?
You guys like racing? Come back here in 2 weeks. We'll be at Darlington. It's just going to get better, folks. We're racing for playoff positions now. And now you're looking at Danny Lowe being knocked out. Danny Lowe looking from the outside in. So he's going to have to make his moves to get in here, and he has Darlington and Richmond left. So it's just going to get better. Just grab some beer, come hang out with me and future Hall of Famer Jake Little, and we'll be good to go.
That is true, and we're trying to go through our final results here tonight. The 24 car, 25 car field, 26 car. Well, we said before, winner Jordan Beck, second Brian Harper, third Matt McLean, fourth Sam Warren, fifth Thomas Harmon, sixth Scott Massick, the last car on the lead lap. Finishing seventh, one lap down is Andrew Jones, Robert Dudley, 2 laps down in eighth. 3 laps down, Sam Neunerhelm in 9th and 10th. 3 laps down is the 42 car Chris James. Richard?
Coming in 11th, Kyle Frame, and he's minus 16 laps. Andrew Bird, 12th, minus 27 laps. Josh Sturgill, 13th. Cody Blackmore, 14th, at minus 51 laps. Chuck Phillips in the 15th. Danny Lowe, 16th. Chuck Phillips, 15th. Danny Lowe, 16th. Folks, they don't give us the best things here. And Casey Heschel, number 17. Brian Cornelius coming in 18th. Matt Cherry, 19th. Justin Epperson's coming in at 20th at minus 115 laps.
Kyle Trito finishes 21st, 117 laps down. Cody Wright looked like he was having a good run here tonight. Finishes in the 22nd position, minus 124 laps. 128 laps is Patrick Green, finishing in the 23rd position. Tim Hockenbruckner finishes 24th, 138 laps down. David Clark, 25th, 26th, Dustin Majewski. Aaron Fowler looked like he was going to have a promising run here tonight. Finishes 27th, 174 laps down. Darren Clark, 28th and 29th, 199 laps down. After cleaning 1 lap, this is a 24 car of Aaron Taylor. So there's
a lot of cautions tonight. That's one thing that you can't just dismiss. But it's going to happen when you're racing for playoff positions. It's not like the beginning of the season where people are just kind of hanging back, a lot of give and take. And at this point, it's like, you know what? I'm taking my lunch and we're going, because we got 2 races to go, folks. And these people want to race in the playoffs. They want to make their names. So it's going to be something. You're just going to have to watch and see.
That is very true. And you had just mentioned it, 2 weeks from tonight. The Lady in Black, Darlington Speedway. So
a lot of racing stripes happening.
Oh,
I tell you what, you don't come out of this track with a little bit of black on the one side, you did something wrong.
Your whole right side will be gone. You won't have a right side on your car anymore. Maybe a side you after people just bang off you instead of going and hitting the wall. That could happen.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? And another thing was when they scheduled all this, they were like, you know what? We're gonna give them so many races with Jake and Rick, and then we're gonna have to give them a week off because it's gonna really amp up the last 2 weeks. You're gonna have to let my voice rest, because you can hear it's getting a little raspy. We do a lot of yelling and screaming. So we'll be back for Darlington, though, and it's gonna be one heck of a race. Will you be? Here's the question. Tune in 2 weeks from now, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Grab the beers, slap your grandma. Let's have some fun.
I would not slap my grandma.
We're out of here, folks. Take it easy. This is the Buzz Night at Bristol, presented by Simple Man Game Call.
Thank you.